cut the music. Cut the music. I want us to look at the image to the right of me. I want you to look at the image to the right of me. I don't accept this. I don't understand this. I don't get this. But it is what it is. It is what it is. When we look at this right now, we have to accept this. Man United, 17 games played, 36 points. Liverpool, 17 games played, 33 points. You see, the weird thing is, it's such a weird table because we have so many games in hand. Because people forget this. If City, so what's that? City is, so that's 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. So if City win their 2 games in the hand, they're 1 point behind. So people are forgetting City, but the key thing now is you're looking at Man United. And we have to ask ourselves is this a title race? That's the question. Is what we are looking at here a title race? And I don't know. Because see, for me, I look beyond the numbers. I look beyond the veil. I look beyond what is given to me. I'm not one of these reactionary matches that, 4 games played. Everton and remember when people thought that Everton were in the title race, that Everton could do something? Remember that? Yeah. Even Villa as well. I'm not that. See, the reality here is that we've not yet reached 19. And why is 19 so important? Because 19 is halfway through the season. And because we've not yet reached 19, it makes things very tricky. Because I like to, first of all, look at where we are at 50%. But more importantly, I'd like to see where we are at 70 to 75%, which is like, I don't know whether like around February. Well, February I would say like 75% to 80%. But I didn't, because look, United have suffered. Like let me take you down memory lane here. Before I followed Chelsea, as a young buck living in Nigeria, I hated Man United. Now maybe that had something to do with me and my older brother having our own back and forth, because my older brother was a United fan and he was a huge fan of Eric Cantona. So he was a massive Eric Cantona fan and obviously a huge Man United fan. So maybe that had something to do with it, me being the youngest brother and so forth. Because that's what you always do, that thing, like, especially for your older brother, you always want to do the opposites of what they do, because it was kind of brotherly beef. So, and the days of where, because Fergie won a lot, bro. And you see, this is the thing with me. People that always win all the time, it does annoy me. It does really get to me. And it's really, really annoyed me the amount of times that Fergie won. Hence why I think I've already told people about the personal story of that Man United's treble, which was definitely one of the most annoying parts of my life, man. So United they've had it good. But with life, what comes up must come down, and United have had a serious descent. They tried it with Moyes coming through. They tried it with freaking Louis van Gaal. They tried it with your boy Jose Mourinho, and now they're coming in with your boy Ole. For so long, United have said, okay, when can United get back to the big time? And I've enjoyed this because, say, United fans deal with it. Because remember, there was a time when United, they were called, if you were a United fan in school, you were called a glory hunter. And I remember anytime someone says they were a United fan, I say, nope, you're a glory hunter, because United were just known as a winning team. They always won. That's just what they were known as. But we now reach a scenario here where, is this the turnaround? Because I've been on Twitter, and guys have said, oh my God, look, you insulted Ole-Gunnar Solksjaer. And what's it called? Hashtag Ole-Out was the trending topic. So United fans, but I think because United fans have, see, that's the sick thing, United fans. How much have you suffered in compared to how much have you enjoyed? For the best part of 2 decades, United ruled England. Now we can talk about Fergie, like what's it called, 2 CLs and over 20 years of management. We can put that to one side. But they have ruled England for pretty much 2 decades under the tutelage of Fergie. So you've not had it bad. You've not really suffered compared to how much you've enjoyed. Now, the key thing is it depends how old you are. So if you're around my age, I don't want to hear anything about you suffering. I don't want to hear any crap about you suffering, okay? Because you enjoyed the 90s, you enjoyed the 2000s as well. Now, if you're younger than me, you probably missed the 90s. You probably got a bit of the 2000s as well. So, but even then, I'm like, So it really depends on your age. It depends on your age, you know? Because obviously, like, let's say if you're born in 2000, yeah, you were pretty much getting the tail end of Fergie, and then came the new era of Man City with Liverpool and so forth. So, you see, here's where I stand with this whole thing. I just don't see Ole-Gunnar Solksjaer winning a Premier League title. Like, that's not happening. That's not happening. Like, it's just not happening. Like, this image. Like, this is an interesting image to look at because I never thought I'd see this image because you have to understand how much this guy has been abused. He's been insulted. He's been memed. I've called him Gollum, the Norwegian PE teacher. He has been given all names under the sun. So I don't know how the footballing community, specifically football Twitter, would react if Ole was going to win. Hence why I don't even want to go there. Hence why this is my favorite saying, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. I'm not even going to discuss it. I'm not even going to entertain that theory. But this is interesting. This is interesting. I mean, look, Sunday is huge because it's Sunday, Jan 17th, and yes, we'll have a meal preview and so forth. Look, you know how I do. Okay, I'm on walking. What happened? Okay, okay. All right, guys, fine. Okay, chill. Okay, we're bringing back the meal previews. Okay, easy. We're bringing back the meal previews because I know you've missed it. We're bringing back the meal previews are coming back. The meal previews are coming back. Well, it's coming back in a bank. So that's my thing here. Is that let's see where we're at in January or in February. That's the key thing. But let's be fair here, guys. Let's be fair. Based on the abuse and insults this guy has had, Ole-Gunnar Solskjaer can look at this image and be like, what up? Literally, he could just say, yo, what up? Like, he just say, yo, what up? Like, I told you, he has been insulted, and I said he'd get sacked by Christmas. I said, Christmas, this dude is out and everything. And I think someone even said something on one of the live shows that this ain't going to happen, but let me just put it out there just first for life. If, and this is not happening, I repeat, this isn't happening, but if Solskjaer was to win the title for Man United, what would that say about Moyes, specifically Van Gaal and Mourinho? Just a thought. Just a thought. Just a thought. Just a lovely thought, man.